All right, what up? What up, people? What's popping? We are live. We are live. What's going on? What's going on, people? What's popping? What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. We got Steve the Dean in the building. Steve, what's going on, man?
Man, shit, I can't call it. Thank you for having me on. It seems like we starting to show off on some fuckery shit, man. Fuck.
Steve wanted to address this. He said,
yeah, man, I keep it zero, man. What kind of silly ass shit is this? Money and stats to get you lined if you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. And that's the problem. You listen to people that's telling you to get your money and status together. And that's why these women are running all over you. Hey, they probably ain't even talking to your cake ass, man, with that goofy ass shit you saying. Money status.
Oh, man. That's crazy. I mean, you know, dudes always talking about, well, the thing is with the whole money and status shit, I think probably he could be talking about how dudes are using money and status to get a girl, but then they'll set you up to get robbed. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the money and status. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what they think about. You know what I mean? But what's popping, guys? What's going on? Make sure you guys get the like button as soon as you come in. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button. We're not going to go too long today. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to do probably an hour and change. You feel me? But the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. And donation rules apply. So, you know, if you guys want to call in, hit the donate button so you can call in and donate. You feel what I'm saying? So you can get your call answered. You feel what I mean? But we're gonna get it cracking. Hold on, we already got a call already. God damn.
Wow, damn.
Christine is donating already. Christine, we're gonna put you on, but let's keep it civil. So Christine, what's going on? What's popping with you?
Oh my God.
Hi, I just wanted to call in to apologize for what I did yesterday. I was very emotional and I was not in a good state of mind. So I wanted to apologize. I respect your show. I respect what you do. And I'm really, really sorry for the way that I behaved last night. It wasn't appropriate. And I'm sorry. I respect your show. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's what's up. We appreciate the apology. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the apology. You know what I mean? So, hopefully you learned some stuff that we were trying to explain to you. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully in your other situations, you'll be all right. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct. I just wanted to also convey as well the advice April gave me yesterday. I did use it. I messaged him and I thanked him for making the dinner. He replied back immediately saying, you know, you're welcome. And he kind of communicated a bit, but he's still acting a little bit distant. So this situation might be at a loss. I'm just kind of watching my phone to see if he messages back today. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, keep us posted. You know what I'm saying? But just try to tone down on the manipulation. You feel what I'm saying? This is why, because we're talking about today's show. We're talking about deceptive women. You feel what I'm saying? And so, you know, we're teaching guys to not deal with deceptive women. You feel what I'm saying? All right.
Got it. I mean, but Macari, I guess one last question before I go. Do you think, guys, with this man, it really is a lost cause? I should just let it go?
It most likely is. You understand what I'm saying? It might be. But, you know, you could still see what can go down. But if things aren't going the way you expect it might be a lost cause. You can just move on to the next guy and do better. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of guys out there. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. You just got to make sure that you're right when you're doing right from the beginning when you're dealing with these guys. Then you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Thank you so much, Macario. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Okay. Take care, Christine. Peace. Bye-bye. All right. So that was Christine again. What's popping, Miles? What's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on?
Big Mouth.
What's going on, Steve?
Got it, fam.
Chilling. So I said we're not gonna go too long today. We're probably gonna do like an hour and change, and then call it a night. You feel me? So I titled the show, you know, how to know that you're dealing with a deceptive woman, right? So what's your thoughts on that? She's breathing.
Facts. Yeah, like,
That's fucked up. Nah. but you know, besides the obvious, what are like some signs that a guy can tell that this woman is being kind of sneaky, she's being deceptive, she's not being honest? You know what I'm saying? What are some things that you think that a guy can look out for?
Well, I think I'm gonna throw a wrench in us. I don't think a woman can be deceptive to a man.
that's what that's.
I think a woman can only be deceptive to a male that weak. A woman, I mean, again, a woman has more game on her pinky than 98% of these guys have. So she's already met him in elementary school. She's already seen his behaviors in junior high school. She's already saw his thought processes in high school and when he was in college. So she can't really do that to a man. She can do that to a male, but she can't be deceptive to a man because a man is something that she can't play that game because a man is in control of that game.
Right. Now that's some real shit. Because I think what happens is if guys are really on top of game, you'll know or you'll feel when a woman is being deceptive. You know,
right. You'll detect it.
Right. You could feel it. You could sense it. You know, it's like all in the vibe. You understand what I'm saying? It's in the vibe of how she's coming at you. It's in the way that you can tell the way she's saying things. You can tell the way that she's interacting with you. You see what I mean? And so if you're a guy who's on top of game, you should not only be able to spot it, but you could feel it. It's like you'd be like, something don't feel right. You know, you sort of feel it in your gut. You're like, wait a second. Like this chick, she seemed really funny style right now based off of like how she's coming at me and how she's like doing what she's doing. But let's take a call real quick. 213 was popping. Who's this?
Hello?
What's going on? 213? What's good?
Yeah. I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Did you donate, my brother?
Yeah, I went to the cash app. I donated to Hashish Smith something like that.
All right, got it. Appreciate the donation, bro. What's going on with you?
I want you to tell me if I'm wasting my time or if I'm doing it the right way or not. Long story short, so I married this 22-year-old Korean girl.
Oh my God!
I just told her, look, she just wanted a green card, right? So I said, okay, look, give me sex 3 times a week, and I'll give you your green card. I'll marry you. And she's like, okay, cool. And she's been doing it. She's been giving me sex. Like 3 times a week, but like there's all these other things that are not that cool. Like she shows up to my house randomly. She smokes. She's I mean, that's pretty much about it. She's a little annoying and stressful, but she keeps her contract, you know. And so and when we fuck, I could tell like it's 99, it's like 98%.
Hey, shut up, caller. Shut the fuck up. Listen, I want you to tell me something. You're saying that you marrying someone is only worth pussy 3 times a week. That's what you're saying to me?
You could read it that way.
No. I'm asking a question, bro. I'm not trying to make any inferences. I need you to tell me what your commitment is worth. I need you to tell me what your time is worth. I need you to tell me what the minutes of your life are actually worth. You tell me, sir.
It's I don't really put in a lot of time. Like I think it's worth it, and I don't put any value in marriage. Like I'm not interested in being in a monogamous exclusive relationship with her.
So why'd you marry her then?
But you married her though, bro. So by law, you're married to this woman. Yes.
Why'd you marry her?
She's fucking hot.
He ain't man.
All right, listen, bro. Listen. What was your original question?
I just wanted to give you guys the facts and let me know if it sounds good. I mean, does it sound like a good deal? You know?
No, it's not a good deal, bro. It's not a good deal. No,
I think it does, Miles. I think it is a great deal. He's a bitch. and he should be treated like one. He sound like he's sucker. He sound like
you just said that when she shows up at your house randomly. She smokes.
Yeah.
She doesn't really listen to you, and you just said it. She's fucking annoying. But on the flip side, she's hot and she gives you pussy, so it's worth it. That's basically what you're telling us.
To me, it's worth it. And
you got your mind made up. Why'd you call into the show when your mind is already made up, bro? Your mind is already made up. Your time is only worth a woman to be hot and to fuck you. But she could disrespect you. She could smoke. She can fucking show up to your house whenever she wants. It's okay.
Disrespect. I never said anything about disrespect.
You said the bitch was annoying. You said she was annoying. You said she was annoying. If a bitch smokes in your house when you don't want her to, that's disrespect.
How old is he? How old are you, Caller?
That's not what I said. I let her smoke, but I'm saying she's not perfect. That's like
how old are you, man?
I think you're like.
How old are you?
I'm 35. I'm 35 and she's 22, and she's fucking hot.
Yeah, you.
Okay. So no. Let him finish. Tell me what you think I'm like. Tell me what you get. Please tell me what you think I'm like, because I'm the one calling into a fucking show. Tell me what you think I'm like.
I don't understand. What? I don't understand.
No, you were about to say something about what you thought about me. Finish, because I said, she smokes in your house and she's disrespecting you, but you were trying to flip it and act like it was something else. I want you to finish that thought, please.
No, what I was trying to say is you're like you're assuming certain things. You're like saying things I didn't say. Like she doesn't disrespect me in any way. Like I let her smoke in the house. There's no disrespect. I never brought the word respect.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Do you like for people to smoke in your house? Yes or no?
Only if they give me sex. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right. Here's what it is. My bad, bro. She's not disrespecting you. You're disrespecting yourself. Next caller, man. I don't have time.
This is why women run guys. He is like every other motherfucker. 98%. This is what they are. This is why women run guys.
Right.
This is exactly why they don't respect these motherfuckers, because they ain't real men.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yo, what did you expect to hear calling into this show? That it's okay for a bitch to fucking disrespect you on a daily basis just because she's hot and she gives you pussy? That's what you expected to be like, right on, bro. You're doing great. That's what you expected to hear?
Yeah, you faking.
No, you keep bringing up the disrespect thing. That's not
okay. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, bro! If you don't like people smoking in your house and you let them smoke in your house, you are disrespecting yourself, or that person is disrespecting you. No matter what they give you, that's disrespect. Period. Your house is your domain. Your house is your peace of mind.
It's not here. It's not.
So wait, so what's your problem exactly then? What's your problem? What's your problem?
No, there is no problem. I just wanted a perspective, opinion, and idea. You know what I mean? There's no problem.
But see, that's the problem. The problem is you don't realize you have a problem.
He lying.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
You guys think I have a problem?
Yes, you do, bro.
Yeah, you're weird, man.
No, bro. You're doing great. Yeah. Keep getting hot sex from the young Korean girl. Let her use you for the green card. Keep getting that hot sex, bro.
The doll. It's not a real person. She can do whatever she wants. When you,
it's a good deal.
You at you on the lip when she smokes it.
I'm happy.
Okay, well, hey, if you're happy, then we ain't got nothing else to tell you, man. But I appreciate the call, my brother.
All right,
man.
No, thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
This guy, these people, man. I'm telling you, it's what happens.
This is it. This is why This is exactly why they have more game than these guys, because these guys can't even stand for shit.
But Steve, is it game when you're taking advantage of fucking idiots? Like, is it really game though?
Well, when she can take them, when she can make them do what they want, what she wants, she's running those. I feel like she's running game when she gets them to do what they want. But Miles, if you listen to this guy, he doesn't have a woman. He's got an imaginary woman. That's not. You can hear in his voice he's lying. He really didn't have a woman, man. He just wanted to be on the air, dog.
Well, you're probably right. You're probably right.
He's hilarious.
But it just pisses me off where he's trying to fucking defend.
Yeah.
Even if it's imaginary or hypothetical, he's trying to fucking defend. Oh, that's not disrespect, bro. I let her smoke. And I'm like, yo, do you like when people smoke in your house? Nah, I don't really like that shit. But she gives me, not unless they're giving me sex, nigga.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, did you know that you could get sex and the bitch still can't smoke in your house? Did you know that?
Right. But
damn.
But see, this is what you gotta understand. Certain dudes don't get that. It's like, like when a person only's ever ate at McDonald's in their hood. Right. So for them, McDonald's is great food. That's delicious. You feel what I'm saying? Because they never had anything better. Right. So he's the type of guy. And this is because a lot of y'all saying he's a troll. Now, he could be a troll, but understand there's a lot of guys that are exactly like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's true. So there's a lot of guys who they'll do anything for the vagina because he's like, look, I got her a green card. I married her, all of that just because she's hot and she's having sex with me 3 times a week or some weird shit like that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And his game is so times a week with that woman without marrying her, without giving her a green card or getting with some other chick that's just here already. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the crazy shit that goes down.
Oh, and she's hot.
Right. We forgot about that. But real quick to talk back about the topic, and guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. Make sure you guys call in. Remember, we're only going for an hour and change tonight. So if you want to get your calls in, call in now. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? So we could get that going. But like what Steve was saying earlier about the a woman being deceptive, right? See, a woman is going to be able to deceive a dude who ain't got no game. So like the guy that just called in, he's the type of guy that women are going to be able to deceive.
Exactly. The type of guy that will lie to himself, that will disrespect himself.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the thing, all right, here's the thing with deception. Deception is really about awareness. You understand what I'm saying? Once you have a certain level of awareness, it's hard to be deceived.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And that's why when you asked me the question, I couldn't really come up with nothing right away because I'm like, I'm at a certain level of awareness in game where it's like, as soon as like I told y'all, I had the date with the bitch. I invited her out for drinks.
Right.
And the first thing out of her mouth is, "Oh, let me see that menu. I want to get appetizers."
Right.
And I told her, I said, "Hey, you can pay for your appetizers, but I got the drinks."
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly.
You couldn't deceive me, nigga.
Right.
That bitch had to get up and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because her mission was for me to feed her without giving me no fucking pussy.
Right.
Or you know what I'm saying? She was thinking that she was fucking with the last caller.
Right.
But that's the point. Like I'm dead. I'm so sincere. That's why I couldn't come up with anything. Like thank God for fucking Steve the Dean because I couldn't come up with nothing. Because I'm like,
right.
Which bitch on this planet is gonna deceive a nigga like me at this point? Maybe when I was like 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? Just coming up in the game, wet behind the ears. But now, bro, she could be Kim Kardashian. Not look like. She could actually be Kim Kardashian.
Right. And
I say, Kim, let's go out for drinks. And she say, okay, well, I want some shrimp for my appetizer. And I'll be like, bitch, I invited you out for drinks.
Right.
Take your punk ass back to Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to Wyoming and fucking sit on that 35-acre whatever, that farm or whatever the fuck. Because I invited you out for drinks. You're not gonna game me to get no fucking appetizers for you. Unless you're gonna crawl under this table right now and suck this dick.
Mm-hmm.
Are you crazy?
Well, a lot of this stems from the fear that a lot of guys have. A lot of guys won't admit that they're scared of women, and because they're scared of women, that they accept what I call the crumbs. I call the I'll think about it. I'll get back to you. I don't know. I'm not sure, and all these other things. And they will not only accept those things, but they will be trained by those things. So Again, like you said, Miles, it's not. It's a brain breaking question to a real man, because there's nothing a woman can do to a man, but she can do everything to a motherfucking male.
Right. And see, this is how you guys are going to be able to understand and be aware of deception, is that you got to be on top of your game, meaning you have to be that masculine man who's actually taking action and understanding his worth. Because the guy that called in, he didn't understand his worth. That's why he was like, oh, well, I'm getting sex 3 times a day and she's hot or whatever. Because he didn't understand his worth. He didn't realize, because he called in and said, what am I doing wrong? He didn't even realize what he was doing wrong. You understand what I'm saying? He had no idea. So a woman can deceive him because he has no self-worth. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is why Steve be saying, hey, you know, this is why you guys be losing. This is why y'all lose, because you don't understand that these chicks, they're doing certain things and you're not aware of it because you don't understand their worth as a man, and also you're unaware of what the woman is doing based off of you being so thirsty for the pussy. Right. They start doing shit and they start being deceived by women because the woman's dangling the pussy and the guy is like, damn, but she hot though, she bad though. You understand? That's the be in their mind, and then they just do whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And then this is how, like, for example, this is how guys get into relationships and get deceived by their girlfriends and wives and all this other shit. Because notice how you have a lot of guys who are, let's say, married or have girlfriends or whatever, and then they get into this zone where the wife or the girlfriend or whoever says, you know, she says like consistently on a lot of different occasions how, oh, she's too tired to have sex. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the guy was already deceived when he first met the girl because he took her out on 4 or 5 dates, and she said she's not that type of girl. She's not the type of girl that likes to just have sex all the time, right? So when she becomes his girlfriend, guess what? He accepts the fact that he's not going to get sex all the time because he accepted that from the beginning. So she deceived him from the beginning.
Right. Not only that, brother, the women are so cold in the game that they can deceive the guy, and the guy will justify why he's not getting it.
Exactly.
He'll justify why he's in the relationship.
Yo, just like the caller.
Right.
Just like the caller. Because I broke it down and showed it to him. I said, bro, do you like when people smoke in your house? The nigga said no. So I said, yo, she disrespected you. And the nigga fought tooth and nail.
Right.
Tooth and fucking nail. Yo, you're saying things. You're saying things that are just not true. You're taking what I said and you're saying things that are not true because she gives me sex. So if she smokes, I let her smoke in my house because she gives me sex.
Right.
But do you like when people smoke in your house though, bro? Well, I don't really like it, but she gives me sex, so I let her smoke in my house. That's not disrespect. You're crazy, Miles Cunningham.
Right.
And defend. Justify and defend.
Right. That's the thing. And it's like they're so far gone with it that they don't realize. Chad, stop trolling. The calling number is what it is, bro. We already had 2 callers call in. If you calling in, then the number will pop up. You're not calling in the right number. But anyway, but yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these guys, they get deceived because they're not on top of the game. Just like a woman might even deceive a guy by using her tears and crying. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So the guy, he's gonna get caught off guard with that because he's like, oh, what's wrong? You okay? And he don't realize that she's using that as a tactic to throw him off. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're on top of game and you understand the game, you know that women will do that type of stuff to get a certain type of thing. I like exactly like the other day when Christine called in and she was crying. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Trying to be deceptive. You feel
real. Like that's Christine's whole fucking game, straight up.
Right.
You understand? Like, I mean, shout out to, I don't really want to like dwell on her, and shout out to her for even calling in and apologizing. Like, that's cool. But that'd be the type of shit that I still watch her with my side eye. Even though she called in and apologized, I'm still wary of a bitch. Like, I'm still wary of anybody that moves that way and then cries on cue. And then stop crying on cue and then starts attacking people, and then he goes right back to crying. Like, come on, I can't deal with it. I really can't deal with it.
Right.
But I want to go back to what you said earlier, Lucario, about like the feeling of deception.
Right.
I remember when I was young, and I could think back to times where chicks would say shit or do shit or even cry or like put me in a situation, and it was always a feeling like my soul was like disturbed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the person inside myself. Yeah, I guess you could call it the soul or the truth inside me or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
It always felt like weird. Like, you ever been in a situation, like you ever like turned down the wrong block and you just get that feeling like, yo, some niggas about to rob me or something.
Right.
Like,
Something's wrong, right?
like that feeling, like, yeah, it's the same shit with bitches, bro. Like they get you in a situation that you're doing something that you know you either not supposed to be doing or something that you really don't want to be doing.
Right.
And you're looking at yourself like, this is not right. I need to stop doing this shit. I don't give a fuck how good looking this bitch is.
Right.
You understand? And what I'm saying is, when I was younger, I would have felt that feeling and then kept going. But now it's like, yo, bro, and that's why, like, I told somebody, asked me this question a while ago, like, when did you like really come into, like, you know, the realization of your game?
Right.
And I'm like, it was the day that I fucking walked out of corporate America.
Right.
Because that was literally the last time that I did anything that I didn't want to do. Because going to work and having another man sign my check was something that I never ever wanted.
Right.
It always fucked with me that I had to go fucking be on time for somebody else.
Right.
That I had to wait until somebody else saw fit to give me what the fuck I was worth.
Right.
Like, that shit always fucked with me. Now, look, shout out to everybody that got a 9-to-5. Pay your bills, do what you got to do. You understand? I'm just speaking about my experience. I'm not looking down on anybody else for not being an entrepreneur, because not all of us got the balls for this shit. It is what it is. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
We're going to get to your call in a second. 346, we're going to get to your call in a second.
But when you want to talk about deception and awareness and knowing who you are, it's like you said, it's that feeling, bro. Like, because I always had a feeling like, man, I got to, like, sometimes when I'm going to work and I know I'm late, and I actually start to feel ashamed about being late, and I'm looking at myself like why though, bro?
Right.
Like, why? Like fuck this nigga. Like, who is this nigga?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If he fires you or if you lose your job, you go get another job. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Like, but again, you know, it's just about having a certain type of awareness for the you know, for who you are inside, like the truth about who you are, you know?
Facts. Let's get to 346. 346 was popping. Who's this?
What's good, Mr. Lucario? It's my Mark Anthony.
What's going on,
Mark Anthony?
How y'all doing?
What up, bro?
Popping. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate the donation. What's good with you, man?
Man, first off, I just want to greet everybody. So, what's good, Mr. Lucario? What's good, Miles? You know, AKA, you know, my father from afar. Steve the Dean. How y'all doing?
Chilling,
bro, man. How you been?
Man, working my ass off, you know. I just want to get to a point in my life, you know, where, because, you know, I have a personality where I like to interact, I like to talk to people. And by people, I mean I like to talk to the opposite species, which is, you know, women.
Yeah.
I love to interact with them. I love to kiss them. I love to be around them, you know. So I'm just trying to build my life where I can do the things that I love. So, you know, I'm just working my ass off. And right now, just trying to get a car, just trying to build, you know, my bread. So that's where I'm at in my life as a young man. But I called in just to basically give testimonies of being on the Bad Boy membership. Listening to you, Miles and Mr. Lucario, building my game, my approaches. I basically am calling in just to here's my testimony. First of all, in relation to this topic about dealing with deceptive women or how to know when a woman is deceptive. The other day I was at the mall.
Right.
And I saw this older woman, thick as fuck, right? I went up to her. You know, as soon as I went up to her, I grabbed her hand, and I was like, "Tell me your name." She told me her name. So as soon as because normally when I walk up to women, I made this a point of my game. I kissed them, you know, because I remember the other time I was fucking an older woman, and she was complimenting me on my lips and how sexy and big they are. So automatically, I'm like, okay. So as soon as bitches see my lips, it's because you know, with this whole COVID shit, we have to put a mask on, right?
Wait, hold on. So let me stop you real quick. So you said you walk up to them and you kiss them, and what happened? Like you kissed them where?
I kissed them on the hand.
Okay, all right. I was like, okay. I was like, I want to get this straight, but go ahead.
Yeah, so you know, me having big ass lips, because when you have the mask on, people can't really see your lips. So I made it a point in my game, you know, when I'm talking to a woman, I slowly bring that shit up, down like I'm in a motherfucking movie, and you know, women be like, "Oh, you have some big ass, you know, lips and shit like this," and then that's when I lay my lips on their hand, right? So I walk up to this woman, I go to kiss on the fucking hand, and she removes it, right? So I'm like, okay, that's a sign that she's probably not really feeling her brother, but you know, let me try to grow my game more. So we talking and shit. I bring her close and I whisper in her ear. I'm like, yo, listen, you are so fucking thick. I'm gonna dominate the fuck out your body, right? And this is me being on my man shit, me being on my masculine shit, because you know, when I see women, I see them as they give me the opportunity to be masculine, you know? So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna dominate the fuck out your body. She's like, oh, really? So we walking and I was like, listen, bring out your phone, put my number in your phone. She puts my number in her phone and shit like that. I'm like, yo, I gotta go to work, but listen, I'm gonna talk to you later. So she was like, no, Mark, come. I want to tell you something. So I'm like, okay, she's about to whisper some dirty shit into my ear. This woman says, y'all listen to what the fuck I'm about to say. She says, oh, Mark Anthony, can you please buy me this lipstick at the mall to make my lips look pretty? You know, so when we kiss and shit like that. I turn around, right? As soon as I heard that shit, I turn around and I look her dead in the eyes. I'm like, baby girl, I wouldn't buy a dime for you. She said, what you say? I said, I would never buy a fucking dime for you. But listen, I got to go. I'm going to hit you up later. So I go to work.
Hold on, Mark Anthony. Right? Mark Anthony, hold on. We're going to have to get you to speed up the story because you're going a little too long, bro. You got to wrap it up in 2 minutes.
Okay. All right, babe. So, you know, I fucking, you know, I'm at my job and I text her. I mean, you know, I'm like, yo, what's good with you? This is who I am. I'm the nigga that's gonna dominate your body. Give me the time so I can come through to dominate you. She sends me a fucking text talking about, I don't deal with niggas that don't spend money and shit like that. You a little ass boy. I don't fuck with you, things of that nature. So I took it what it is. I took it to the chin and I kept on moving. The reason why I'm basically talking about this is it's so fucking crazy because, you know, me being in my masculine, I love to deal with feminine women. Mr. Lucario, Miles, y'all should have been there. Like, the way this bitch said it, for any nigga would have fell for that shit. If you're a man with no principles, because she said this shit so sexy, so soft, and I'm looking at this bitch like, it's not gonna happen. You feel me? So I'm basically telling niggas like, yo, like, these bitches know exactly what the fuck they're doing. And, you know, me being a man with principle, you know, I get rejected, but I get rejected for the right causes. And I'm not gonna break my principle just because she's sexy as hell.
Right. No, well, the thing is,
state that.
Right. And this is the thing. When she told you to buy her some shit, that was it right there. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that was. You feel what I mean? That's her trying to get some shit out of the situation. You feel what I'm saying? But you did the right thing.
I appreciate that. It's so fucking crazy though. Like, it's crazy as fuck. But can I please say one more story because this is in relation.
Bro, we ain't got enough time for another story because we got to get some more calls and shit, and we only gonna be here for an hour.
It's all good.
But we appreciate the call, brother.
Y'all take care.
All right, bro.
Sure, y'all take care. Appreciate it. I'm gonna keep on listening. Thank you guys. Good night.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace. All right. So guys, call the numbers 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. That's the calling number. If you guys need to, put the questions in the chat, put them in the chat. If you don't want to call up, you feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you guys hit that donate button, hit the like button so we could rotate this fucking, show so it could get more views and all that other shit so we could spread the game out. You feel what I'm saying? And we could get that shit cracking. And so, yeah, that's what it is. This is the thing because, I really want to drive home this fucking deception shit and dudes understanding how important it is. This is what we try to teach you guys. We try to teach you guys how important it is to actually understand games so you don't get played out here. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes are gonna keep getting played if they don't really understand this shit. Let's go to 314. What's popping? What's going on? 314.
Hey, well, what's up, Mr. Cargo?
What's popping? What's going on, bro?
DVD, man. Hey, I just want to say I appreciate the game you guys be giving, man. Really, man. I just want to show love, man, respect to you, man. I can't believe you don't got 500,000 subscribers, man. So just shout out to you for that, man. But I just got a quick question, man.
Wait, hold on. I got a question for you though. Did you donate?
Yeah, I just donated like a couple minutes ago.
All right, cool. Okay, I see it. Appreciate it.
Like 19. Yeah.
Appreciate it, bro. So what's going with you?
Yeah. So yeah, man, real quick. So I just have a dilemma, man. Like it seems like when I'm out alone, man, it's kind of it's harder to interact with women versus when I'm out with my boys. You know what I mean? It's like the energy is just a little bit different. Like when I'm with my boys, man, the charm and the charisma come out. But you know what I mean? It's like I'm more in my head when I'm just by myself. Like, am I tripping, or is it just like, have you experienced that before, like coming up in the game and all that?
Go ahead, Steve. You go ahead first.
It's you, man. You're the problem. You are the one. The problem with you guys is that y'all always want to push things off on your boy. You want to push things off on situations. You want to push things off on anyone like an emotional woman instead of being honest with yourself. It's not your boys. Your boys are like your liquid courage. You know what I mean? And it's just like this deception thing. The problem with you is you have no personality. You have no fucking abilities in and out of the bedroom. You have no character, no principles, no values, no beliefs, no laws, rules, codes, values, and principles and rules. You don't have anything. And all you want to do is you ride off of guys. And that's some a little weird, but I'm not going to go there. But if you need guys to be able to talk to a woman, then there's really something there that you might need to be checking yourself on a more like, do I like guys type thing? Because you're sitting around here trying to blame.
Hell no.
But brother, you're sitting around here saying that you can it's easier for you to talk to women with your guys around. Do they hold your hand? Do they rub your back? Do they pinch your shoulders? What do they do that's so special that you can't do that on your own?
Nah, it's not necessarily like none of that. You know what I mean? I don't go that way, but I'm just saying like I don't know. It seems like I'm more in my head, more like the pressures of I don't know, man. It's just like it's like the charisma is more out there when you with your boys. You know what I mean? Like we go out.
What you mean?
Alone.
Man,
it's like when I go out alone, man, it's like
you're scared.
You go ahead.
Just say you're scared. Just say I'm scared when I'm alone and I'm scared to talk to women. Just admit that and we can go forward. But you got to admit that, man. You're scared. You're scared when you're alone. You're scared of women.
I'm scared though.
What do you it's like you pull the head, you pull the mask off you, see what you are.
Bro, what do you mean? You said you said pressures of something. The pressures of what? What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying like you know, like when you approach and you just like when you alone most of the time, it's like
Bro, let me ask you a question. When you're with your boys, do you and you see a girl that you want to talk to, do you bring a group of your guys to say hello to her?
No, most definitely not. I just go up there and do my thing.
You just go up and fucking talk to her by your damn self.
That's
yes?
right. That's right.
Oh shit. So what's the difference between if your boys are there and if your boys are not there? You need a fucking you need a posse, you need a committee to go validate your approach with the bitch?
No, it's not even necessarily that, because I make plenty of approaches by myself. You know what I'm saying? Past month,
Okay. So
this past month I've approached at least 25. So by myself, no boys, no homeboys, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, the energy behind it is like
feminine.
Breaking up a conversation is just a tad bit a little different than, you know what I mean, if you got your boys around you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what it sound like, bro? You know what it sound like? It sound like you don't know how to have a good time by yourself. That's what it sound like, bro.
And that's why they don't want to have a good time with you.
It sound like you hang out with your boys way too fucking much, to the point where you don't know yourself. You don't know who you are. You don't know how to have a good fucking time just by going out and doing you. That's where your problem lies.
Umbilical cord into the guys.
And on top of that, you afraid. Yeah, you're afraid. Just say you're afraid, bro.
Say you're scared.
But you know what I'm saying? But
no. Right? Either you say you're afraid or we kick you off the fucking call right now.
Scared, man.
Say I am scared to talk to girls by myself, or we kick you off the call right fucking now. Straight up, my nigga.
That's it.
Or you can hang up. You can hang up too. You got options, my nigga. You can hang up, or you can say you scared. But that's the only way the conversation gonna go forward.
You scared of pussy, dog. Say it, man.
Okay, man. I'm scared. Okay, man. I'm scared.
All right. Don't you feel free, my nigga? Don't you feel free? Yeah. Listen. No. Look, my nigga. Seriously. What I want you to realize right now, I don't want you to take what just happened as any type of loss or L or defeat, bro. You just fucking won just now. You are victorious, my nigga, because you actually said something honest to yourself, which you haven't done in probably your whole fucking life.
Exactly.
Because you've been hanging out with your fucking boys and you've been listening to what the fuck they got to say, and you've been letting them validate every fucking thought that comes to your mind. You understand? You finally actually said some real shit to yourself. You finally victorious, my nigga. Now you can build on this. Do you get me?
Yeah, and he's watching the YouTubers with a lot of subscribers. You gotta get off of that shit, man. I noticed that's one thing you brought up to Lucario. You watch a lot of fake ass content create bullshit, and you shocked when you hear real motherfucking men talk. And you look at the subscriber count, and that's what you brought up. That also tells you. See that?
And see exactly. Language exposes so much, bro.
So much.
Bro, but do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see how you are now victorious?
Yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah, I feel like that.
Okay, so here's what I need you to do, bro. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to start going out more by yourself. And I need you to don't even worry about hollering at bitches. Don't even necessarily worry about that. If you're out and you see a bitch you want to holler at, go ahead and holler, definitely. But what I'm saying is, you need to start hanging out by yourself. You need to realize who the fuck you are as a man. Because what happens a lot when you hang out with your boys too much, bro, you start to become a caricature of a mixture of all the niggas you fucking hang out with.
Right.
Tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. You understand? But if you can go out, have fun, and develop your own identity, that's when you can start to feel comfortable and do what you got to do. Because now you're at ground zero. You scared, you scared, you scared, and you've addressed the problem. Now it's time for you to build your identity. Yes. You understand? So the next time your boys tell you, yo, man, we going out to the such and such, man, you rolling? Like, nah, man, I'm good. And then you go to the other side of town.
Yes.
You go to the other side of town by your fucking self.
So
and you get out there and holler.
Most definitely. But look, I've definitely been going out more since the pandemic, and I've been going out myself for the most part. You know what I mean? That's why I said I'm not afraid to do it. I definitely go out. Like today I went to the museum by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling more comfortable going out alone. But like you said, it's probably that I'm not enjoying myself when I'm out alone.
Because the thing is because it's really because you're using your friends as a crutch. It's like when a person says, like, you know, like how some guys, they talk about liquid courage. They got to drink liquor before they could go talk to a chick. Yep. It's the same concept. You're like, I got to have my friends to feel more comfortable doing this. So you got to be able to do this regardless of if you have your friends or not. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's cool if, you know, it's fun to have your friends around if you're doing that because it's fun. Y'all could just, you know, talk and chill with a lot of different chicks and shoot the shit. But you want to be able to know how to do it on your own so that you're not using your friends as a crutch, because you want to have the same type of energy with or without your friends. You understand what I'm saying? And so you got to cultivate that same type of energy by yourself. You see what I mean?
Yeah, and also real quick, caller, another problem is that because you're afraid of women and you use your boys like Lucario and Miles were saying like a crutch, you're gonna need your boys to text her. You're gonna need your boys to go out with her. You're always gonna keep relying on your boys to help you boost yourself. And this is what we're talking about today. When she realizes what you are, because she is smart enough to pull the curtain back and see the little man behind there pushing those buttons and pretending to be a man, that she's gonna run your motherfucking ass, and you ain't even gonna realize she's doing it, man.
Right. Facts. Real talk.
Okay.
All right.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
All right.
So, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna continue listening, man. And
good job,
man. When the game keeps dropping, I'm gonna cop that. So I appreciate y'all.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Good job.
All right. So, guys, get them likes up, man. I only see 107 likes. There's 322 people watching right now at 11:45 on East Coast time, man. This is late out here, y'all. It's 300 something people watching right now. We got to get them likes up, people.
Yo, did I just get that nigga the ill ultimatum like live on air? Like that's fucked up.
Like, me and you, Miles, you usually I'm the one saying that shit.
That's crazy.
Oh my god! Say you scared, nigga. Say you scared. I'm hanging up right now, bitch. Like, fuck.
Fucking lean on me, shit. Y'all know about that. Y'all know about the movie. All I do is jump off the roof. He was like, yo. Oh man.
Yo. But also real shit though. Trust me, that nigga, he just started his life, bro.
Right.
You remember in Fight Club when he fucking went in the fucking convenience store and he put the gun in the Asian nigga mouth?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, why did you stop going to, automotive school or some shit?
Right.
He was like, oh, because whatever. And he was like, nigga, I'm gonna keep your fucking license, and if I'm gonna come see you, and if I find out you're not back in automotive school, I'm gonna fucking kill your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then he explained to the other nigga, he was like, yo, tomorrow when that nigga wake up and he eats some eggs, that's gonna be the best fucking taste of eggs he ever tasted in his fucking life.
Exactly, facts.
Like the same shit with this nigga, bro. Like,
facts.
Yo, say you scared, bro. Say you scared, man. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. When you fucking take the honesty of everything, when you take the responsibility, that's when you give yourself the power to begin to change.
Right.
You understand? Because he's over there, he's stuck like, oh, my boys ain't with me and COVID and all of this shit, bro. Like, all we have is ourselves, bro.
Right.
All we have is ourselves. When we close our eyes at night, we're just looking at our eyelids. We can only dream for ourselves. We could like that's it, man. That's it. Like we gotta be better. We gotta be better and be stronger. We gotta
and on top of that, y'all gotta actually admit shit to yourself. So y'all can get a lot of times, you notice when people be calling in, they be trying to act like they they be like, no, it's not that. I'm like, it is that, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is that. That's why you call it in.
No, Mr. Corio, I get women all the time. And Mr. Corio, I've got a good job. I've got a nice body. I've got a 4K stock options and shit.
Right. So, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all, when y'all get real, that's when real change gonna happen. That's when real shit gonna happen.
It's just way too many fake motherfuckers on YouTube, man.
Right.
Yeah. Like it's and it's hard to weed them out because these motherfuckers got numbers. And the fucking like this, like him, like these niggas, they look at the numbers and they
I'm shocked. I mean, why are your numbers so low? Motherfuckers' numbers ain't low. It's just that he got real motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. You know.
Who else is gonna fucking tell you to say you scared or we hanging up? Like what? The rest of these motherfuckers is gonna tell you some, some male version of Derrick Johnson shit. Derrick Jackson. Right. Male version of Derrick Jackson. Yeah, that's what they think they're looking for. Like the first dude talking about, oh, I just wanted to get you guys' opinion. So I married this girl. She smoked in the house. She disrespected me, but she gives me sex 3 times a week, and she's hot. So what do you guys think?
Right.
What do you expect us to tell you?
Dudes be wanting to fucking like lowest hanging fruit type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's like it's crazy, man. This is why we say the game is about you. It ain't about women. Because that last call we just did, that ain't about women. You understand what I'm saying?
Not at all.
That's about him. You feel what I mean? That's about him being able to understand his value and be confident enough to do what he should be doing in the first place.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? We're you gotta understand something. The shit we're teaching y'all already know. You just don't know, you understand what I'm saying? We just trying to scrape off all of the bullshit so you can see who the fuck you really are. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Philosophy. There's an old philosophy. I don't remember who said it, so forgive me. But there's an old philosophy that all knowledge is already known.
Right.
Under the sun.
Yeah, everything is already known. Right. But so, and that's why they call it like, how we say game, recognize game.
Right.
If you break down the word recognize is recognize.
Right, exactly.
It's already in you, but I'm helping you to recognize it, to cognize it, meaning to know it again.
Right.
Because it's already in you. It's just the knowledge is already there. You understand? I mean, even if you look at the progression of math, every level of math that you've ever been through is basically just a progression of shit you already know.
Exactly.
Because if you look at addition is just subtraction is just the opposite of addition.
Right.
But the reason why you understand subtraction is because you know addition.
Right.
And it just builds on itself. But so everything is basically something that you already know. I'm just getting you to recognize it, to recognize it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, but that's some whole other
deep shit. But that's
a whole other
and that's why we gotta get y'all because I've heard Steve say this a bunch of times when dudes call and he'd be like, yo, just say you scared. And nobody want to say they scared. You understand what I'm saying? Because their ego, they feel embarrassed to say they scared, but it's like you ain't never gonna get help unless you fucking admit what the situation is so that you can actually get shit popping with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. We got 345 people watching right now. Guys, make sure you get those likes up, people. Get the likes up, man. So we're going to go another maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then we're going to be out of here. So if you guys want to call up, now is the time to do it. 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. That is the number. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Shout out to April in the chat. She's letting y'all know, hit them thumbs up so we can get this shit cracking.
Shout out to April in the building.
1053, please.
Say that again. I'm sure.
1053, please.
1153. Which one?
1053.
1053. Let me see. Which one? Who's the person? What do they say?
About Miles.
Oh.
1053.
Which one? Hold on.
My guy, Derek.
Oh, well, Miles always wearing sunglasses like Cameron.
Wait, this is what I don't understand about you guys. Why are y'all? It has the emotional or the feminine energy become so great that you worry about another man. You look at another man and think about another man, and then you wonder why women don't respect you. Y'all fucking emotional ass women. Men don't think about other motherfucking men like that. And not only think about another man, you're posting about your thoughts about another man, which makes that even worse than what it is. And this is why which you should be not fly, grounded. You ain't flying nowhere, motherfucker. You should be calling to the mother. You should be donating, calling into the show and asking why the fuck you ain't getting any pussy instead of talking about another man. You have a thought. Your thought was so great about Miles that you had to type it in and post it on here. That's some weird shit, man. I just wanted to pull that out because this is part of why women got more game to these motherfuckers. They always thinking about other guys. They're thinking about other guys and what they wearing and judging him towards another man.
That's crazy.
Come on,
let's get 347 on the line.
I hate that shit, man.
347, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, gentlemen, how you guys doing? Name's Mike. I donated.
What's going on? Appreciate the donation, fam. What's good with you?
Hey, what's going on, man? I will admit to one fear that I do have, and I wonder if you guys can help me with it. I can approach girls like when I'm by myself or like I'm on the street, whatever the case may be. But one anxiety that I have is like doing it in front of people. Any advice that you guys can give on that?
Explain what you mean by doing it in front of people. Like, what you mean?
Like in the sense of like, let's say, for example, like if I'm on the train and there's mad people around and stuff like that, like sometimes like that gives me anxiety. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Say you're afraid first. Just say you're scared of women. Say you're scared of women first.
What was that?
Say you're scared of women first.
No. Women is not never scared of that.
No. Just say you're scared of women because I'm going to show you why you're scared of women after you say it, because you said that you can do it when you're not around people, but then you say you're around people. Or it might be you're not as scared of the woman. Are you scared of other people, what they think about you? Is that what you're scared? You're scared of one or the other. So which one are you scared of? The woman?
You know what? I would admit it's more like the second one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let me.
Like sometimes.
Okay, good. I appreciate that. Now we can go forward. Now let me show you why you.
Let me just say this, like.
Okay, but let me show you why you're lying to yourself. Okay, let me show you why you're lying to yourself. How many times have you went into McDonald's, Burger King, or Wendy's? A long line of people, even Chick-fil-A, long line of people to the side of you, people to the left of you. You ordered what you wanted and the person rejected you. Did you get afraid? Do you care about the people beside you or behind you when you go to McDonald's or Burger King?
No, sir.
So that means you're putting the value in the woman, which is the problem. You're putting more value in the woman and some into the people. But I think it's more into the people than the woman because you're worried about being judged by the people versus the woman. And that's also a problem. But Miles, you got it, man.
No, Lucario was going to say something, right?
Yeah, I was going to say this.
That's what I need help with, the second part.
Right. One thing is this. Understand that the people around you do not care. You understand what I'm saying? Trust and believe, because I've been coaching dudes for over a decade. You understand? Past a decade. And I've actually had this come up a lot of times, even when I would go out with guys that I would coach, and we would be at a bar, club, whatever. And this always comes up where there's at least one guy who's like, oh, but everyone's staring at me. You know what I'm saying? So that gives some guys anxiety. What you have to understand is that no one is really watching, and the ones that are don't even care. You understand what I'm saying? Because everyone's in their own world when you're doing what you're doing. So if you're on a train and you see a chick, you want to holler at her, everybody in the train don't really care, even if they listen to you, even if they're and shout out to April because she said, some people will be your biggest cheerleader. There's a lot of times where people see you approach and they want it to go down. You understand what I'm saying? So, then what happens is that the ones who look at that, they actually are impressed that you had the courage to go do that, because a lot of people don't. You see what I'm saying? So you don't need to worry about the people around you. You see what I mean? Just focus on you interacting with the girl and talking to the girl, because there's going to be a lot of situations where there's going to be people around you.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be on a situation where you be like, damn, I want to talk to that chick, but it's like mad people around, and then you stop yourself. You see what I mean? But understand that most of the time, nobody's worried about it. They're not even looking. They're in their own world. They're worried about their own problems. You understand? They're thinking about shit at work. They're thinking about shit they got to do when they get home. They are not worried about you. Trust and believe in most cases. So you don't even have to think about that shit. You just got to go and do what you do. You see what I mean?
Right.
You understand?
All right. Thanks for that, brothers.
That's what's up, man.
Oh, brother.
I appreciate the call, bro. Peace. Yeah, a lot of dudes have that issue too. Yo, I'm telling you, ain't nobody watching you. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you on the street, if you walking down the street or some shit and you approach the person, ain't nobody caring. They going about their business. They walking past you. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't doing shit. They just like on some whatever shit. Nobody really even notices none of that.
All that's that ego shit, man.
Right.
But you see, and that's why ego is so dumb. That's why ego is so dumb, because what effect do any of them people on the train have to do with your life, though?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just indulge his fears for a second. Even if everybody on the train was looking at you,
right?
Even if they see you get rejected by the girl and they even laugh at you, how does that really affect your life? Like, logically speaking, generally speaking, how does that really fuck with you? How does that really affect your life? How does that really change anything?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well, Miles, it might not change his life, but going back to the subject that we're talking on, that a lot of guys don't understand that the reason women are emotional, so they are the masters of emotions. And what he said, anxiety, what is that? An emotion. And that's something that she can sniff out of you. See, when these guys say, I feel nervous, and any type of emotion they have. Now, again, we're men. We stand on us. So they can't see anything on us at all because our light is so bright, it blinds them. But for these guys right here, because they have everything they're saying are emotions, and they're trying to play a game versus an opponent who is the master of emotions. It's where the deception comes in at. I just wanted to.
Right. No, that's real talk. That's real talk. That's real talk. Because if a chick see that you all anxious and you're all weird about it, she's like, oh, I could probably take advantage of this guy. This is great. You know,
Mark.
You know what I mean? So that could also happen. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So, you know, and for a lot of you guys out there who's worried about that stuff, trust me, when you approach that girl and you're talking to her, whatever, a lot of times once you start talking to her, you're not even gonna be thinking about nobody around you anyway. You understand what I'm saying? While you're in the interaction doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? So you just gotta go up there and make it go down, and that's that. You feel what I'm saying? And the more you do it, the less it's gonna be an issue. You know what I'm saying? The more you do it, just like, yo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just second nature.
And you know, and maybe he needs to take baby steps. Maybe he needs to find another way to look at shit. Try looking at it this way. Have majority, 80 to 90% of the people you think are looking at you don't have the balls to go up and get what the fuck they want.
Exactly.
You're doing something that most people won't fucking do.
Right, exactly.
They see something they want and they actually fucking go get it. Like you should feel like you're putting yourself in a position of power.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's how you should feel when it's time for you to go holler at a bitch. See, and another thing is too, he's probably outcome dependent. He's like, oh well, I hope it goes well, so everybody on the train think I'm the man.
Right.
When I holler at a bitch. Nigga, stop. Nigga, stop. Because who knows what the fuck is going on in the mind of the crazy bitch that you about to approach.
Right.
So just stop, nigga. But the fact is, you're going to get what you want. And that's what truly matters. That's the only thing that truly matters. And that's what all the niggas that you think are staring at you, a lot of them is like, man, I wish I had the balls to go up and holler at that bad bitch.
Exactly. I've seen that happen plenty of times too, where a dude going to approach, like everybody in the situation knows she the baddest joint there. And then you see that one dude that approaches and everybody looking like, yo, and then when the nigga get her and they see that,
they get the number,
like, yo, I should have went and approached that chick.
Right. Niggas, you've experienced it, Lucario. I've experienced it. Niggas fucking treat you like a goddamn celebrity after that shit.
Right.
Like all of a sudden, niggas is running up on you trying to buy you drinks and shit. Like
you're like,
how did you do that, man?
Right.
I talked to her.
Yeah. How'd you do that? Like, fuck is you talking about? How did I do that? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, so guys, you gotta just, you know, do your thing. I've been in them situations too. That should be the funniest shit. You approach a girl and niggas looking at you like you cured cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, it's not that serious, bro. You just, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, and again, a lot of these dudes in their own mind, that's why they can't fucking, you know, go and make it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, guys. We about to call it a night, man. We actually did an hour and change and made it happen and stuck to it. You feel me? So yo, listen, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Make sure you guys get the Game Kings documentary. Make sure you guys go to the manmindset.com to check out my dude Steve Dean. So Steve, you can tell them about the man mindset and all that other stuff.
No, man, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you and Miles, man. It's always great to be around real motherfucking men. It's a breath of fresh air, and I just want to say thank you to you guys and the chat room dogs out there. Need to fuck with me? Go ahead, go to the manmindset.com, and if you're brand new, go to the free starter pack. We got everything set up for you to get you on your way to be able to get rid of those not, I won't say get rid of, but to be able to control more of your fears, anxieties, and problems that you have with women. But thank you too. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Yo, yeah, man. Shout out to you, Steve. The man mindset. You guys got to get up on that. But yeah, also get up on that Game Kings documentary, because Steve is on that shit, spitting fucking fire game.
Exactly.
You understand? And the only way to do that right now, as of this moment, is to get on that Bad Boy membership.
Watch it for free.
As soon as you get on the Bad Boy membership, you can watch Game Kings right then and there.
Exactly.
Imagine
right the show, you can watch it
right there. Imagine you can fucking get on the Bad Boy membership, put on the Game Kings, and then fucking do that. Press the button where you can let it play on your smart TV and watch that shit right now.
Right.
And soak up the game this evening.
Exactly.
And you can start the week fresh. You can start the week a new man, my nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Do that shit. But anyway, other than that, man, follow me, because I know half of y'all niggas is too scared anyway, and the other half is too cheap. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But shout out to everybody that's already done it. Shout out to everybody that gives us such great feedback. Like, honestly, on some real shit, I haven't heard anything negative, bro.
Right.
I haven't heard anything negative as of yet. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And that's I don't take that for granted. That shit is love. I really appreciate that. I'm not even lying, bro, because like me and Lucario came up with the idea, and trust me, it was only the will of the gods in play that made the shit happen.
Exactly.
And I'm talking about the actual dudes in the movie. Steve Dean is one of them. You understand? And everything that like we was on. We took a lot of flights. You understand? We made plans. Shout out to Lucario's wife for being a great assistant and making a lot of things happen. And everybody who actually agreed to do it, they actually stuck to their word and did it. You know what I'm saying? And safe travels and everything. Like, I'm super grateful. And like I said, I haven't heard one negative thing about the shit yet.
Right.
And I'm not taking it for granted, man.
Shout out to the Bad Boy members, because we was able to fund the movie, you understand, because of the Bad Boy members. You feel exactly. We tell y'all to join it, donate, everything counts. So you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So we appreciate that.
Because again, there was no GoFundMe, there was no fucking, you know what I'm saying, whatever crowdfunding. We didn't do none of that shit.
Right.
It was all for the supporters. That's why we put it on the fucking Bad Boy membership. So people who already on there could see the movie right away. You understand? Because that movie literally belongs to them.
Right.
You so that's just real shit. But anyway, check me out at Miles in the Game on IG. That's Miles in the Game, THE. If you see any other spelling, then you have to report and block that. You feel me? But Miles in the Game on IG, and then go to YouTube and check me out at Miles Cunningham. Miles Cunningham on YouTube. All right.
Facts. And so, guys, we will see you guys again later this week, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you guys know what's popping. Make sure you guys get that book, How to Have Sex 2 Over the Day. Make sure you get the mugs. Go
Thank
to
you for using Blog Talk Radio.
Teespring.
Goodbye.
You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you get that shit popping. Go and get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? And make it happen. All right. So, guys, y'all have a good night, and we are out of here. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.